This is the first festive episode of the whole show. We have Scaredy Pants, which is set at Halloween. So Spongebob has garnered a reputation over the years for being incredibly easy to scare. Everyone knows it and everyone does it. The episode opens with Krabs and Squidward telling Spongebob a scary story about the Dutchman and terrifying him. Not to mention the fact this episode has a recurring joke where a group of kids keep savaging Spongebob.
Look, it's the haunted mattress.
Okay, here's your candy.
No, please. That was enough of a treat. Thank you. Wasn't that the haunted mattress?
I guess he's been demoted to a haunted sleeping bag.
Naturally, after all of this berating year on year, SpongeBob decides he's had enough and wants to be scary too. He enlists the help of Patrick to make him appear scarier and like a ghost. Essentially, Patrick shaves away all his spongy skin around his head and body to remove the square shape and gives some anonymity to his costume when he's a ghost. Or I guess the Flying Dutchman, as he was trying to imitate the story from the beginning. It does work, to be fair. He runs about enjoying all the Halloween fun and even gatecrashes the Krusty Krab Halloween party. He and Patrick try to scare people by lowering SpongeBob dressed as the Dutchman. You know, with his bedsheet and wooden shoes to scare everyone at the party. It works at the start. Well, until Patrick gets stung on the ass by a jellyfish, which causes him to freak out and run all over the roof, disorienting SpongeBob and accidentally revealing his square trousers to everyone. It doesn't take long for them to connect the dots to know this is actually SpongeBob messing with them. In terms of gags this episode, the funniest one to me was Mr. Krabs choking on the apple. The face he pulls and the noises he made had me in stitches. I really hope there's a vinyl figure of Krabs like that I can get one day. Outside of the Dutchman's sort of cameo in Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, this is his first major appearance. He's annoyed at everyone replicating him every year and wants revenge. SpongeBob specifically pisses him off.
This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Out of all the Dutchman costumes I've seen, yours is the most insulting.
Do you mean I'm not scary?
You scary!
The whole Dutchman thing is subverted when he pulls SpongeBob's sheet off to reveal the truly scary face. Everyone follows suit and SpongeBob comes out on top. It's a good episode, I enjoyed it. Oof, okay, this one. So, much like the previous one, this is also sort of a Halloween special, I suppose. These two segments are quite well paired as they're both horror-related episodes, except one is better than the other one. This is the dumb one where SpongeBob and Squidward get turned into snails for some reason. So, SpongeBob and Patrick are keen to go to a jellyfishing convention in Ukulele Bottom this weekend. 3 whole days where they will be away from Conch Street. Initially, Squidward says no to watching Fred because he just doesn't want to, which I think is okay. I think being able to say no to things should be more normalised, but he promptly changes his mind when he realises it would mean a weekend away from SpongeBob and Patrick, who make his life hell. I mean, pretty much every episode that has depicted Squidward's home has included SpongeBob and sometimes Patrick just breaking in so far. The only line of dialogue that made me laugh was from this scene.
As in, not here for 3 days?
Yeah, but you've already said you can't do it. We understand.
Don't feel bad, Squidward. The 3 of us can still have our own jellyfish convention at your house.
I changed my mind. You guys deserve a weekend away.
So, Squidward sunbathes for 3 days and forgets all about Fred. Gary. When SpongeBob gets back, he sees Fred in a horrible state and makes Squid stay for a while as the doctor arrives. A generally unhelpful nurse gives SpongeBob some snail plasma to help Fred. Gary slipped up again. When all he actually needed was water. I mean, when you wake up and you feel groggy and horrible, it probably is just water that you need. Squidward accidentally injects SpongeBob and he transforms into a snail. The visual of the transformation is disgusting and Squidward poking the eye stalk is horrible, the way it moves. I get they were trying to pay homage to old school monster movies and I commend them for trying, but this is really not a good episode. Eventually, Squidward accidentally gets injected and also becomes a snail. I still don't know why. Fred, SpongeBob and Squidward sing together. Gary, not Fred. You know what I mean. Patrick gets a bit upset and throws a boot and it hits Squidward. So we end on a tiny bit of Squidward torture. What fun. Yeah, this one isn't the best watch.